Namaste everyone. Welcome to Prepare with Lakshmi. Today we are going to discuss about the poem The Chimney Sweeper by William Blake. In my first poem, The Lamb, I have already discussed about William Blake and the songs of Innocence. So directly I am going to start with The Chimney Sweeper. The Chimney Sweeper is a poem by William Blake published in his 1789 collection Songs of Innocence. The Chimney Sweeper is set against the dark background of child labor that was prominent in England in the late 18th and 19th centuries. At the age of 4 and 5, boys were sold to clean chimneys due to their small size. These children were oppressed and had a diminutive existence that was socially accepted at the time. Children in this field of work were often unfed and poorly clothed. In most cases, these children died from either falling through the chimneys or from lung damage and other horrible diseases with breathing in the soot. This poem is a twin poem. The earlier part included in the Songs of Innocence and the later part in the Songs of Experience. In the earlier poem, a young chimney sweeper recounts a dream by one of his fellows, Tom Dacre, in which an angel rescues the boys from coffins and takes them to a sunny meadow. In a later poem, an apparently adult speaker encounters a child chimney sweeper abandoned in the snow while his parents are at church or possibly even suffered death, where church is referring to being with God. Let's move on to the poem. I'll be reading the stanza and then explain it briefly. When my mother died, I was very young, and my father sold me while yet my tongue could scarcely cry, weep, weep, weep. So your chimneys I sweep, and in soot I sleep. Now a little boy, a very young boy, is saying that when his mother died, the father sold him while he was very small. Means he is saying, still I am not able to talk properly. At that age itself, the father has sold him to sweep the chimneys. He says scarcely. Scarcely means I can't even pronounce. Like cry, weep, weep, weep. He cannot even say weep, weep, weep. And at that age itself, the father has sold him to clean the chimneys. And so the boy says, I sweep your chimneys and I sleep in the soot. Soot is a black, very fine black dust that forms inside the chimney because of the cooking that is always done, and the smoke escapes from the chimney and it settles as a very fine dust in the chimneys. That black coal dust is called as a soot. There is little Tom Dacre who cried when his head that curled like a lamb's back was shaved. So I said, hush Tom, never mind it, for when your head's bare, you know that the soot cannot spoil your white hair. Now, to this profession, a new boy comes. His name is Tom Dacre, who cried while his head was shaved. All the curly hair was removed, and when his head was shaved, this Tom Dacre, he cried a lot. And the first boy, the new little boy who had little experience, he consoles Tom, saying that hush Tom, means keep quiet Tom, never mind it, don't bother about the hair, because for means because when your head is bare, when all the hair is shaved off from your head, then the soot cannot settle on your hair and make it dirty. He is giving a reasoning as to why the head is shaved clean off the hair. Why? Because the soot cannot settle on your hair and spoil it, make it dirty. That is why the hair is shaved off. So don't bother about it. So this small boy is consoling Tom Dacre. And so he was quiet, and that very night, as Tom was sleeping, he had such a sight that thousands of sweepers, Dick, Joe, Ned and Jack, were all of them locked up in coffins of black. Now, after that, after consoling him, Tom quietened up, and at that very night when he went to sleep, he was dreaming. He had such a sight, means he had a vision. He was dreaming. What did he dream in? What did he dream? He saw thousands of sweepers, that is thousands of chimney sweepers. Some of the names are given here. Dick, Joe, Ned and Jack were all of them locked up in coffins of black. He was saying he saw all of these sweepers in coffins, that is all are dead and they are in the coffins, in the box where a dead body is kept. That means he had a vision that all these thousands of chimney sweepers were dead and they were put in the black coffins. And by came an angel who had a bright key, and he opened the coffins and set them all free. Then down a green plain, leaping, laughing, they run and wash in a river and shine in the sun. Now, in this vision, later what did he see, Tom Dacre? He saw an angel come by and he opened all the coffins and he set free all the children who were in the coffins. And then all these children were having a fun time. They were running in the green meadows, they were leaping, jumping, they were having lots of fun, and they were laughing, and they went in a river and washed themselves clean, and they were sunbathing. Shine in the sun means they were having basking in the sun, they were having a good time in the sun. Then naked and white, all their bags left behind, they rise upon clouds and sport in the wind. And the angel told Tom if he would be a good boy, he would have God for his father and never want joy. Now all the children were washed off and they were very clean, and they left their bags behind. Means they are talking about the chimney sweepers tools which they carry normally when they go. So all their bags are left behind. They are not bothered about the work now because they are very free. They rise upon clouds. Now here in the vision, in the dream, he sees Tom has a vision. Tom dreams that he was rising upon to the clouds and sport in the wind means playing in the wind. And then the angel told Tom that if he would be a good boy, if he behaves well, if he is very good, then God will take care of us. He will be taken care of God like his father, and he will have a lot of fun. He will be always happy. That is what angel tells Tom. And so Tom awoke, and we rose in the dark and got with our bags and our brushes to work. Though the morning was cold, Tom was happy and warm. So if all do their duty, they need not fear harm. So when Tom awoke the next morning, that is, he had a dream in the previous night, and then when he woke in the next morning, he was very happy. And we rose in the dark, he says. That means they rose when it is still early, very early in the morning, and got our bags. They got their work tools, the tools they used to sweep the chimney, the brushes and all, to work. Though the morning was cold, now very early in the morning it was very cold, but Tom was happy and warm. Tom was feeling happy because the angel told him that in the dream, the angel told him if he were to behave properly, then no harm will come to him and God will take care of him. That is why here he thinks if they do their duty, if they behave well and do their duty, no harm will come to them. See, children are so innocent and so very nice, so very innocent. And so this is a very simple poem which belongs to Songs of Innocence. I hope this has been helpful to you, and it's very easy. So I haven't bolded or underlined any of those words. I'll meet you in my next video, that is the divine image. Have a wonderful day. Bye bye.